You have Lash, Fatal Bonds, Warlock Ulti, Doom, Timber. You should be able to take these fights very well, but I'm just not sold on the Magnus carry, and because of that reason, I'll go with VICI Gaming.
What a twist.
Not a lot of creeps, though, to tank this tower left, so Ori can't exactly just make the dive.
Yep. And Doom is pretty tanky now under the tower. 8 armor.
Fire Snap Cookie, first blood coming out on the Jinkyu. That's the way to do it, to get that first blood, and that's going to boost Ori up.
Are gonna get doomed eventually. They're gonna get broken. Is he gonna go into a right-click build? Because you, as a Brood, I think, need to right-click this game in order to win.
So that Midas is finished for the Doom. Good Fire Snap Cookie with the Battery Assault. They get the cut of Jinkyu. They've got the low Shredder. This little Shrek not really providing too much, I would say, in the lane. I think Timber's fine by himself. We could, I would say at this point, maybe even see Jinkyu start to move around.
Yeah, the lane is also pretty weak. Y in trouble again and just dead.
Getting
walked up the hill toward the ancient stack.
You could like see how different the play styles are.
100%.
How the game has just evolved since then. It's very interesting to watch, and you kind of meant bringing that up and saying that makes a lot of sense. As they go after Faith Beyond, Timber Chain away. I don't know if he's quick enough, but the hook shot he's certainly not. And the Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. Throwing a kiss over to Roche for good luck. So old 11, he's got that Ags. We'll see what he queues up next.
Leshrac, they got a hook shot. He should be dead.
Yeah, Leshrac in trouble. Blade Mail pop by Poyoyo. They're chasing Jinkyu down again for the 4th time.
There's no way you're getting out of this.
Even holding the hook shot, they don't even need it.
Yeah, I mean, he had Blade Mail as well, so there's just no way you can do anything.
You turn, you try to fight, you're dead.
Yep. Another stack being found for business. They're smoking on top of him, but
they found DY. That's not who you want.
Nah, well played by DY breaking the smoke.
Yeah, he'll die. Bristle will be able to leave. Ori, he's continuing to keep up a very good pace in terms of his net worth. He's right there with a Brood that's got Midas and a free area to farm.
He's going St. Josh on Brood. I don't agree with that at all.
Finds nothing to say.
Going a bit on the Doom here. He's taking some damage.
And they've haunted. They're going to go for nothing to say. They'll throw the Doom out because he's going to die, and now your Doom's wasted.
It's a level 1 Doom that deals no damage.
Hook shot comes through. Chaotic Offering down to the Clockwork. Big ultis used, and they only get a Clockwork out of this. This is not what you're looking for, using these high cooldown ults for LGD. And the ward vision that they have has been quite nice. They'll pick up an Aegis on Ori. That's massive. Faith Beyond frontlining right now. Chakram thrown over at old 11. I believe Ame is looking for that opportunity to blink RP, but they don't have Chaotic Offering for 40 seconds, and Doom's up in 8. It's still a level 1 Doom. And
Y is dying?
Clockwork, yeah, they're going to go after Faith Beyond. They're on the backlines on Y as well. They'll get the kill into the Warlock. They look over at Faith Beyond. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses coming down. Stun misses from Jinkyu. They'll chase this Timber. They've got old 11 deep in, so they've already killed up 2 of these heroes on the side of LGD, but here comes something to say with the Son of the High Ground. They've used the Haunt. They've got the RP coming through onto the Spectre, but it's not going to help Ame. They get the kill to the Magnus. They've taken out 3. They'll look for a 4th as Jinkyu tries to run, but he's got the Spirit Vessel on him and Bristle on his back. Triple kill for Ori, a 4-for-1 in favor of VICI as they run down LGD on their own side of the map with ease.
It's a tough game to play now because Brood is so big. Just his spiders alone killed the Warlock.
This fight is so split too.
Yeah, which is what Dire hates.
Hook shot in. And this is onto the Doom.
Nothing
Spirit
to say
Vessel
again.
used. Nothing to say is dead to rights here. 4 heroes ready to pick him off. LGD getting caught out alone. Look at how deep VICI are. Like, they're just ready to go.
And Doom still doesn't have his BKB.
They're going to be spotted. Ori moving forward on this. Nothing to say. He does have that Doom. They've skewered him away. He's by himself in the moment. But now they've got the soul coming in from the Mortimer's Kisses. They want to get the first life out of the hands of Ori to start. They've got the Chaotic Offering coming down on old 11 as well as Ori. So now an opportunity might show itself. Nothing to say, though. Needs to survive. He'll throw the Doom onto Ori. Old 11 He's getting out for the moment with his 8 legs, but he is healing up with the lifesteal. It is a level 4 Insatiable Hunger that's giving him that 100% lifesteal. Skewer over, doesn't land on a Poyo. They get the kill on Ori. They'll take out the Bristle, but they end up losing Ame. They'll chase Ring around the Rosie on the tier 2 tower as the spawn Spiderwings finishes off. Nothing to say. Faith Beyond is in with the whirling death damage coming through into DY. They'll get the kill on the Snapfire. It ends up being a 2 for 2 that right now is benefiting VICI. VICI more. The chase is on from Old 11 over onto Y, who goes into the Shadow Amulet, so he'll stay out of vision. And Old 11 will skitter away.
It's a three-man smoke. They're about to catch out Ame, but he has Bkop. They don't really have a way to cancel it.
Spectral Dagger, skewer for some distance, but it's not near the tier 2. They've got the Fire Snap Cookie that lands on Ame. He's holding the BKB, and it might just be too late.
Ah! Okay.
That was a great noise. Y doing his best Chappie impression.
Oh my god, there's a sentry. Oh, it's just out of range. They know he's there, maybe. He just keeps spraying him. Do you know he's there? Or is he just doing it for stacks?
TP's in. They're going to go after DY. Fire Snap Cookie to get some distance. Jinkyu coming over, and...
He has a BKB on Lash, by the way.
Yeah.
Somehow. Clockwork?
Hook shot out on the Jinkyu.
Cogs as well.
They've got the Cogs back to get the kill into DY. That's on the split screen. Chaotic Offering's going to be pushed in onto that fight. That's over on a Puyo. He's going to use that haunt to jump onto Faith Beyond and get the kill into the Timber. So they look over at Y, who's running away now, but the Fire Snap Cookie comes in from DY, who bought back, TP'd into the outpost. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses. That's going to slow down, nothing to say, as well as Jinkyu. They'll try to run to the high ground, but they've got the Viscous Nasal Coup with the BKB being popped by, nothing to say. And now Magnus RP coming in, and the Skewer puts him onto the tier 3 tower, but do they have the damage? They've got the Doom coming in onto Poyoyo. He's in very deep. He'll get the kill on a Jinkyu. At least get one out of this. They'll finish off Poyoyo. Old 11 looking to get the kill on nothing to say. They'll look for the Sun. They've got the Inferno Wave for the damage coming in from this. Ooh, Rocket Flare kills off nothing to say from PYW.
Yeah, he wanted to AP 2 or 3 there, but he baited himself a little bit there and ended up with only one hero. Happens a lot of times. They're like, yeah, waiting this little split second. Only got one. End up killing the Spectre, but Clockwork.
Hook shot onto Magnus, and now they've got the Fire Snap Cookie, a little shredder, and the right-click damage is there.
He has buyback, but he has no RP. They have no Doom. This might just be GG, honestly. His group meta is pushing so fast.
Yeah, it's looking really bad. Y's dead. Buyback from the Magnus. Go and get Roche. Aegis Cheese.
Shard.
Axe Shard to Bristle. I was really hoping Old 11 would get it. I think there are times when LGD look better, but in a draft like this, I agree with the Magnus sentiment. Like, it just has not been played the right way to win these games, and we've seen it in both SEA and China. It just continues to struggle in the safe lane.
Yeah. I mean, I personally still believe in the hero. Brute Meta running in and out.
Yeah, they already got the kill on a PYW.
Yeah. I really think LGD usually loses when the game gets chaotic. Like, they're very good in these cookie cutter standard games, but when it's all over the place, LGD gets lost very easily, I think.
I'd like to see nothing to say not on the Doom, too.
He's taking a lot of damage here on the Timber.
They landed the stun. They're going to blink in. They've got the Shockwave. They're looking for the Skewer back, but they're not going to land it. Now here comes Old 11. Faith Beyond kind of left by himself. They've got the Chaotic Offering coming down onto Bristle as well as the Spectre. They've done a lot of damage on a Poyoyo. They're trying to kill off this Spectre. They've got the right-click damage, but Jinkyu with BKB even. Stun lands onto Old 11. But he'll back out of the fight for now. They've got the RPUs. Spectre getting low with the BKB pop by Ame. Do they have the damage? There's the Skewer. It's not looking like it, but the stuns are starting to stack up. Poyoyo in trouble. He gets low. Jinkyu's dead. Old 11 on the run, and Poyoyo goes down. They got the Bristle off camera, and they'll take out Old 11. The Mortimer's Kisses out of Ame as he's trying to TP away, and the Rocket Flare kills him. Ame, he tries to get out. He bought back earlier, so he's going to be dead for 107 seconds. They do finish off DY, PYW in trouble, and LGD right back in the game with what could be a team wipe and is. Faith Beyond finishing off the double and the wipe. That is massive for LGD.
I mean, we said they don't have a lot of stuns, but if you keep fighting in the
zone of the stun,
then
because he gets multiple down, he'd love some sort of cooldown reduction. They've got themselves the Chaotic Offering as well as the Sun coming out from nothing to say. They'll use that haunt. They'll go to the backlines. They get the kill on a Y, but he already got the Chaotic Offering off. They've got the RP on multiple heroes here. They'll get the kill on a Y as well as Jinkyu, but now Old 11 fighting back. They get the kill on Ame. They end up losing PYW as well as Ori. They're fighting on a stun that came out from Jinkyu. That stuns up Spectre again. They've got themselves the Doom on the Spectre.
He's burning out. He's dead.
And nothing to say will chase. He lands the Inferno Blade. He'll get the kill on a Poyoyo, taking out 3 on the side of VICI, who don't have buyback. DY surviving off the Timber Chain as well as that Whirling Death. And Old 11, despite taking some names,
So you don't have to buy these 3 Blink daggers.
yeah, you just buy a blink, those 3 items, and a recipe.
Roshan is up. They need to fight, but it's falling fast. Come on, LGD.
It's
Might be
down
too
to
late
about
already.
half health. Can they get over there? They're going to Timber Chain in. Poyoyo coming over, and he's going to spot that it's low. They're not going to be there in time. They've got the Aegis into the hands of the Spectre. They've got a stun onto 2 of these heroes, but now the Chaotic Offering is going to come down. Why? Being focused by Poyoyo, but they've got the Doom that comes out onto the Spectre, and that's only going to be the first life. They followed it up with the RP that hits onto Old 11. That's going to be this Broodmother in some trouble. Stunned again by Jinkyu's stun. The Split Earth doing a lot of work in these fights, but they go after Amin. They're trying to get the kill. They've got the silence onto the Magnus, but it's not going to be enough with the Cogs from PYW pushing him away and getting the kill. Nothing to say with the BKB and TPing out. He just gets out in time, but they've got no Ame for 83 seconds. They look over at Jinkyu. The stun's out on a 3. It's still not going to be enough damage as Faith Beyond. He'll TP away, but Jinkyu not so fortunate. A 5-0 in the favor of VICI.
Bristol now picked up the axe as well from the Roshan. No, he didn't actually. He picked it up from himself.
It was a Refresher Shard on the last Roche, which is in the hands of Spectre.
Ah, that is nasty. If he haunts, dies, he can buy the haunt again. Why again? Caught out.
Yeah, Hookshot comes in. Why in some trouble to use that haunt to get the kill on a Faith Beyond. He doesn't have
No
buyback.
buyback.
He's dead for so long. They'll take out, nothing to say. He's got buyback, forced to use it. 3 heroes going to try and defend here. But they're going after the tier 4s. VICI want to finish this right here, right now. They're immediately going to go after Y. They'll land the stun on the Old 11. They've got the Fatal Bounds on a 2, but they've already taken out one of the tier 4 towers. They'll go to the other one, and this is so much damage coming out onto these towers. The BKB gets popped by Jinkyu, but they've got the damage coming through onto this Lestrak. They'll use that Doom onto this Bristle. Hook shot onto the back lines. They've fought back. They've got Magnus. Maybe they have a chance here, but they don't have an RP to work with. So 2 minutes gone for nothing to say. It's looking like it's all over, except for the throne dropping. As they're going to move in, they'll look over at Ori. He'll survive for a little bit longer. They go after Jinkyu. They'll get the kill on the little Shrek. He doesn't have buyback. 3 heroes dead, and they'll call GG. VICI will take game number 1 over LGD, and they are now 1 game away from taking this tiebreaker.
Yeah. I mean, LGD, at the very end there, the last 2 fights before that last Roche, they did take very well. They finally understood how to use their lineup, how to fight with it properly, but way too late.
Okay. All that consultation pays off. I'm going LGD. I think that this Chrono is going to... There's nothing that VICI can do against it.
I mean, the meta right now is pretty stay lane and be happy, and this Helm really helps you a lot. 5 armor, 5 health regen. And that's a Lash TP in.
Yeah, it's a TP into a lot of trouble. They've got the LSA, they'll use the Laguna Blade. The Air Spike is gonna land on a nothing to say. He almost has the damage to get a kill here, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And if he can avoid being locked down
by Chrono, or
yeah.
Clock, or Cookies, or Duel, there's lots of ways to lock you down.
That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking like Treant, do you just go straight Blink, have that overgrowth, try and give you that opportunity to go in quick. They've got the Legion in trouble. 3 heroes here. Body blocks coming out.
Duel,
from DY under the tower. DY. Oh, Faith Beyond gets the kill before they get him.
Yeah. The tankiness to get under the tower and the level 3 moment of courage also. Bottom lane, like an old pop.
Just to leave. First hit bash.
Oh my god! He turned the armlet off.
Wait.
He turned the armlet off and died to creep. Or to time dilation even. I mean, nothing is something too, so.
Yeah.
Middle tower is under attack.
In that regard, you're right. They have... Okay, Sniper stepping out. They do have Chrono in 2 and have... Duel also.
And the Laguna, they've got the kill easily on a Poyoyo.
And they have Chrono Snapfire kisses for bottom if they wanna...
Oh, Chrono. It's on just the Lion.
Yeah, he tried to get the other one as well.
And then he runs into it, but they've got the Nature's Grass coming in at a Jinkyu. They're going to try and chase.
DY is dead.
And the little shred, but they're getting the kill on the DY. They'll end up taking out 2. They'll trade Jinkyu. It's not the best of trades because you've just lost 3 heroes around the map going after Faith Beyond. Old 11, you might want to be careful with this one.
Yeah, you're not winning that one.
Is VICI LGD the El Clasico of China?
Maybe IG in there somewhere?
Does it depend on the year?
Probably.
Go after DY, Fire Snap, Cookie that lands. The duel coming in, little Shredder and the Dragon Slave. They've got the damage to get the kill on the DY. They'll look over now at this little Shrek. They have the Laguna Blade for the burst damage once again. Duel's up in the air. They're trying to get on a Faith Beyond, but they've got the Mortimer's Kisses as he comes down to Earth. The Hex, Finger, damage. Is it enough? No, it's not. Faith Beyond, he'll survive. Puyo now, he's forced to infest as they get the code of PYW. They'll take out 3 on the side of VICI. They'll land the LSA without the rage. He's in trouble. It's on cooldown for 8 seconds, and they'll find a 4th.
But all the 11 is there, finally.
And is this about to be a full team wipe? It looks like it. LSA comes in, he's used that ult, now he's in the cogs, he can't even get 1 kill, and it's a full team wipe here for the side of LGD.
I think it's tip-worthy. He misses the entire team fight, everyone's dead, and he runs in all alone. I don't think he was there, right?
I think he was.
Really?
Maybe.
Potentially.
Unneeded?
Well, now he gets an Aegis.
Blink Dagger picked up for the Lion as he looks like he might just die here. Battery Assault, Cogs pushing him back, Mortimer's Kiss is coming in, and they'll slam down onto this line. I think if VICI wins, they tie LGD in points.
Yeah, which is 700.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then neither of these teams is locked in for TI, which could potentially be pretty bad for the region. And pretty bad for Elephant, too.
Yule's up into the air, Faith Beyond, ready for the duel. Rage popped, and
he did so much damage.
Looks like the damage might just be too much, but they've got the Earth Spike Laguna Blade that looks to get this kill, but he infests in time and avoids the Laguna Blade. So Puyo able to survive that. They get the kill to Faith Beyond. The hook shot comes out onto the Lycan.
There was a dead clock hook shot.
Yeah. He landed it as he died, and now they've got the Hex on and nothing to say, so this is 3 kills here for VICI. And a Chrono, all right. Ame coming in, and they're going to get the kill on old 11. They look over at Ori. The chase is on. The Nature's Grasp is slowing enough to make sure that they don't catch Lycan for now. They just need 1 bash, but the Yule's in the run.
Nice double impale.
Well worth it as he blinks away.
Well, that's what Lifesteal is really good at, eating stuff. And now the next fight. Like, all VG can do is really fight. They catch the Void. Not the target you want to find.
Hook shot comes in, and now the Time Walk going after PYW, but he lands the 2-man Earth Spike. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses coming down. They might be able to get the kill on a Y.
Duel on the Lycan.
Duel onto the Lycan. Fire Step Cookie. They've got the lockdown with the LSA. They'll get the kill. They'll end up trading 2 for 1 for now. Time Walk over, looking at Ori. He's trying to survive. Right clicks in. Overgrowth comes through, and Faith Beyond is dead. GQ drops 2, but they'll finally get Ori. They look over at DY and Puyo. LSA just off the mark. DY goes into the trees, Time Walk right on top,
Bash.
First hit Bash, continuing to walk through these camps, gets the Laguna, Nature's Grasp, and ends up dead.
He's so lucky with those bashes.
He's got quite a bit.
And neither does Lifestealer. Like, both these heroes are kind of like the same, and they're even itemized in a pretty similar way. Both just pure right click. Now, Void is going Satanic. As I said before, Ame has had a history of not building BKB, and Legion Commander caught again.
Yeah, they've got the stun as well as the figure that comes through into the Legion Commander. They get the cone of Faith Beyond. Nothing to say he's going to pop that BKB, but the hookshot coming through into Puyo, and now he's going to go into the jetpack. He'll fly above the world. The cow's gone over the moon on this one, but they've got the duel onto the Lycan with the little shred of the right click damage coming in from Ame. They'll get the kill on old 11. They bought back on Legion for that.
At least he gets a duel victory. 20 damage for a buyback.
Yeah.
How it's going to be very impactful, this Nullifier.
Would you want Ags on him next?
No, pure right click.
You don't want to be biting the life
He needs
stealer.
a Basher and Satanic. And Ace.
Hookshot comes out, Ori.
And Ori's dead.
Very much in trouble. Might get a kill before he ends up dying, and he will. All right, get something out of it.
Yeah, not bad. I guess they underestimated the healing capabilities of a Shroud a little bit.
You can give it to a couple of these heroes, but I can see
Snapfire
them
already bought
getting it.
his.
Yeah.
Clock already bought his. So it's literally only the Void
The
and
Legion's already
the
bought
Lina.
his, and
I mean,
it's
but
there, but like the range too is quite significant.
yeah, it's a nice added benefit, and it's a 4-man smoke wraparound. Lesh will be TPing into the fight.
They're going to get on the Faith Beyond first.
Might be the last
Smoke
fight
gets
here.
broken, blink into the Hex, and now they're going to Earth Spike that lands on a 2, but the LSA comes in for nothing to say, and that's going to be on Puyo making the move forward, but he goes into the range. They've got the Chrono on a 2, with the Mortimer's Kisses coming down for the finger to get the kill on Faith Beyond, and they'll get him. Puyo doesn't even die. He'll infest in a DY, and now they'll look over. Time Walk in, Time Walk out. You do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourself around, but now you've been hexed up, Ame, trying to make a move in. Time Walk forward, looking after DY. He's still infested, doesn't have the overgrowth have to work with. He'll go in Viz, but they've got the dust, and now Poyoyo jumps out of this. He's got the scatter blast that's going to hit into Poyoyo and stunning him up. They've got themselves the hook shot coming in. The rage is going to be enough. Damage coming out onto Ori. Ooh, fire snap cookie, but that was avoided thanks to the Yules that we used onto Ame. Time dilation comes out and only hits onto Poyoyo. Ori walking away. PYW in some trouble with the forward step onto the high ground. They get the kill on a DY as well as this Lycan of Old 11. They did get the kill there onto the Legion commander. Poyoyo.
Yeah.
Lycan, he's still thinking about what he wants.
He cannot go in an AC as well.
Ooh, not finding the Treant. Chrono used that Sonic Poyoyo. They weren't able to kill him in the last one. Now they've got the Hex coming through into PYW, so Earth Spike followed up. LSA, that's going to land. Force Staff back with the Laguna Blade hitting, and now he's going to infest into the Lion. Do they have any help coming in from DY? They'll get the kill into the Lion. They'll take a PYW on the other side of the fight. They've got themselves the duel. That's doing an Old 11. They'll eat the cheese on the Legion. They'll get the kill into Jinkyu, and now they're looking to the right click damage coming out of the DY. They find this Treant, Faith Beyond on the run with an Nullifier on him. Ori trying to get that kill, but unable to find it. Now they're going to time walk forward with time dilation hitting on Old 11 as well as Ori. 4 heroes start to march to the high ground, still looking to find anything they can, looking for a bash, finally finds it and takes out Old 11.
And it was on the back of a very optimistic Chronosphere on a lifesteal solo, didn't get the kill. Both the cores are just sitting at full health. Void sitting at 4,000 health. That's actually ridiculous. And Lena's at 3k herself. Yep. You know, sometimes you have to feel yourself. It's part of life. And they're still winning. So, can't really fault them too much for it. That's a smoke around, but nice.
Hookshot comes in, that's going to land on Ori. They've got the Rage pop up Poyoyo trying to get after this Clockwork, but they've got the press the attack. That's going to give him Magic Immunity for a moment. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses coming in as well as the right clicks from Nothing to Say. Yules up into the air. Overgrowth comes down onto 4. Nullifier out onto the Snapfire. They're going to try and get in onto this VICI side, and they've got the duel. They look over. Old 11 in trouble. The stun coming out from this Lion is just not enough. So Old 11 falls. They'll get the kill on the DY. They'll take out 2. Ame unstoppable, and nothing lost here except for the Clockwork that gets fingered by PYW.
Yeah, the long-range finger. They actually caught the Lina. But yes,
he's got the press the attack. He's got this Magic Immunity, but they're going to go to Faith Beyond. So now they don't have the Magic Immunity. They don't have the Legion. They don't have the help, but they get the kill on Ori. Now they're going to look over at Nothing to Say. The Nullifier is going to be thrown on the lead of the 2-man stun, but the Earth Spike coming in from PYW, and Nothing to Say falls. LGD throw the advantage from that fight.
CQ also in trouble here. They don't have vision anymore, do they? But they put a sentry down. Oh, can they dewater in the time? Nah, okay, they have spider legs anyway. There's a gem drop. How did Void die there? He was full health.
So now into Roche goes Ame.
VG need to fight this. They cannot kill them multiple times. No matter what they do, they need to fight this.
They're going to throw a Wolf in there. They're going to see that this is about half health, but they need to commit. The
Double
problem is
Wolf
committing into the Chrono. They'll have the Wolf bite that comes out on a Poyo, but the hookshot as well as the LSA comes in. They've got the Nullifier as well as the Chrono. Here comes the Mortimer's Kisses coming down on a Poyo, but it's not going to be enough damage to disable the right hooks coming out from Ame. They finally do take the life stealer. He's going to buy back immediately. They'll take a PYW, so the lockdown from VICI is gone. But it's right back into the fight as they got themselves the buybacks coming in from VICI. They've got the Aegis onto Ame, so killing off this Void twice is going to be a problem. With BKBB pop by Ori, they'll go after this Void. They've got the Hex, they've got the Finger. Can they get the first life out of his hands? LSA Infest, that's going to keep Ori alive for a moment, but the time walk over on a Poyoyo, it's still not enough. VICI in trouble. JQ with a 4-man stun. That was beautiful, coming in with a scatter blast. Old 11 dies. JQ's dead. Ame trying to rip him up as they get the kill on a DY. That's 2 heroes still without buyback. They've got the right clicks on a Poyoyo. Faith Beyond around him. They'll get the kill out of the life stealer. They should be able to take this game and even the series at 1. What a play by that Snapfire.
No buybacks on 2 of the cores, and it should probably be GG. Well played. Dropped the ball once, but very clean game.
They needed to go into that Roche earlier.
Yeah. Leshrak getting ripped to pieces, and we're just waiting for the magic letters. There they are. GG, well played.
LGD even this series, and we'll be going to a Game 3. LGD, except for maybe that one fight over bottom for the most part, looked pretty clean.
I mean, they just walked high ground without any vision. Lesh with a lifesteal infested was waiting there. Get the 2-man stun. Worst case scenario. No, it's right LGD. Now. It was LGD.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was LGD.
Okay.
I like their team fight quite a lot. They got a good answer to PA with the puck coil with Aghanims eventually. I like it.
PYW on this 4-position Nyx Assassin. You know, sometimes we see 5-position Nyx Assassins go like boots into the straight Ags. Right clicks coming through for Poyoyo, and the Stifling Dagger will get the kill on Jinkyu, no disarm.
0 disarms and so many hits. Now they're going into the Bloodseeker. He has very high armor though, so he should be fine. Poyoyo.
Certainly been more of a fan of avoiding the Battle Fury for a lot of these safe laners that we've seen who used to be Battle Fury builders.
100%. Now Pango's taking over the mid lane, and Puck is on the move top.
And nothing to say coming over, and they're going to use that Dream Coil out on the Timber. He's under the tower and in some trouble. The Earth Spike comes in and lands under the Ursa, but they get the kill on Old 11. They've got themselves the Fatal Bonds out of PYW as well as that Lion of DY.
Lion has no
attention on the Lion, and he's very slow. Ursha comes in, and the Illusory Orb jaunt from Nothing to Say, which will allow him to get a double kill.
Dire's top
Yep.
tower.
Exorcism popped again to now hopefully down to the mid tower. There's not too much I can do about this one, I think.
Dire's middle tower.
But yeah, it will be all on the Puck in this early game. Like, he will have to do all the rotations. Rapture actually on the DP is very low.
Dire's middle
Yeah, very
tower.
low, sitting in the blood right. Illusory Orb coming in, they'll jaunt, they use the Waning Rift, they'll get the kill onto Ori. They do take that tower over mid.
Very
Leaves-
cocky. It's usually either Deso or Battle Fury. And then into the Saint Joshua after that.
Right. So we'll see if he can commit, if he wants to commit to that.
Saint Joshua first, I'm just like, you're not really an assassin, not a coil.
Yeah, another coil here onto the Timber. They'll bring Ame over. He'll snap the coil, right clicks in with the Waning Rift and the Illusory Orb. They get the kill with PYW, Ori, and Poyoyo coming in to try and kill off Ame, but they miss the stun. He turns Spike Carapace, right clicks in. Eventually he'll be focused down, and that's the kill for Ori. Hex onto the Pango, trying to survive, but DY run down by Jinkyu, getting some help there from the Pangolier, and Faith Beyond's lane opens thanks to the fact that Poyoyo has rotated out.
Dire's
And
top tower
again, like,
is under attack.
the draft of LGD is really greedy when it comes to supports.
Right.
Pango, Warlock, they're pretty weak until level 6, but once they both hit 6, it's going to be super hard to fight
Rupture
for
on the
Radiant.
Poyoyo, Blood right down, trying to run out of it, continuing to run.
There's no TP.
Blur right clicks in the kill, so
Yep.
Phantom Assassin ends up dead easily. Ursa, who had just died top, comes back and gets one. But if you look at all the support duos throughout the upper division, like, there's a lot that really do stand out. You know, even LGD, Jinkyu and Y, they play a little bit of a different style than PYW and DY. You've also got Borax and Lanham, who have obviously showed up big time. They've got the disarm, DY on the run, Blood right gets the kill, Faith Beyond gets credit for that one.
There's the Roche. DP is not level 12 yet, so her exorcism isn't nearly as strong. Oh, they have to be a bit careful though, if they get spammed down too much. Ursa can solve this. He will be healing up a lot.
Yeah, they're gonna leave him in the pit by himself, but Nyx Assassin comes
just
through.
runs
Got the
in.
Chaotic Offering, and now the Chakram flies through. Golem, that'll be taken care of immediately, but they get the kill on PYW, so they end up getting one. He'll be dead for 25, Old 11 showing himself forward. Nothing to say, still working with that Dream Coil. Right clicks in, Stifling Dagger, soloing up Ame. They've got the Silence. Rolling Thunder with their Dream Coil, only on to the Death Prophet, who will snap the coil. They've got the Fatal Bonds. They'll get a quick kill onto Ori. Looking over at DY once again. They get the kill on the Lion. They've taken out 3. They're back in a Roche, and things are problematic for VICI.
Sick play by Stinkyu there. Keeping the DP permanently stunned with his Rolling Thunder. Not managed to heal himself.
Get yourself challenged more, potentially, you know, growing from the experience you get, and you see that a lot with the leagues that are developed in China with DPL, H Cup, Perfect World League, I-League.
I mean, they have in-house leagues themselves also. Instead of playing pubs, they play these competitive in-house leagues. Ursa?
Stun comes out onto the Ursa, and they've got the damage in to take out the first life.
It was close.
They're going to rotate in. They've got themselves a Dream Coil as well as the Rupture. Everything but the Chaotic Offering is available for them, and Ame wants to run and go after
the
these
DP.
heroes. Death Prophet slowed up for the moment. They've got the Pride of Atos coming in from Faith Beyond, the 2-man Dream Coil through. Right now, nothing to say. He's got some lockdown for this team. The Rolling Thunder comes out, and it's going to snap the coil just on the edge of it with the Rolling Thunder. They'll go after Ori. They'll get the kill, the finger throw from DY, and again, it's just not doing enough damage. They look over as they try to finish off this Timber. The right-click damage is not enough, but they get the kill onto the Lion while they're looking. And Illusory Orb finding PYW. He'll try to TP, but they've got the Rod of Atos, and they'll have the right-click damage to finish off this Nyx Assassin. 3 kills for none. Justin Aegis and LGD continue to roll through.
He's going Saint Joshua into BKB. Still, where's your damage gonna come from? Are you all inning on a DP? You have 0 save for the DP.
Old 11 in trouble. Rolling Thunder coming in again. They've got a defusal to slow him up. Rolling Thunder bounces once more. Wide, just right in his face. And with the Rolling Thunder bouncing on him multiple times in just a matter of a couple of seconds, it's Ame who gets credit with the kill.
He's building the St. Joshua, so the Rupture gets dispelled faster or runs out faster. It doesn't deal any damage still. Oh, PYW.
Blink forward, Spike Carapace.
What, that mana burn
some of
a
that
lot,
mana. Rolling Thunder, which will put him in the blood right for Faith Beyond to get another kill, and now he's unstoppable.
Yep. Good night, PYW.
They're just trying to farm anywhere he can. They've got the Rod of Atos, the silence again, the Yule's up into the air. They have the control, and they should be able to get the kill out of this Timber. Fatal Bonds once more. 4 heroes around him. It feels like there's no way he gets out of this one. Blood right down, I say that, and there's the Blood right just on the edge, finishing him off to put Faith Beyond at Wicked sick.
I mean, they kind of did that to themselves. They banned AA instead of Ursa, and they must have expected LGD to pick a hero like Ursa, because Timber never in the game feels comfortable against Ursa. Like, sometimes you're this raid boss, against Ursa you're never this raid boss. DP?
Ooh, Faith Beyond, he goes down, and now they're going to try and turn it. Oh, we might get the score. We've gotten a score, and now they're going to go after Ori. They've got this Death Prophet in a bad situation with the Exorcism going, and the score is gone.
Nice score, bro. Rosha may respawn in 40. See if we got a fast respawn. Lots of good charge.
Shadow Word.
But who is the least willing to invest into it? Whoa, he gets blown up.
Poyoyo doing some damage.
Yep. Even though he already had a plate mail. All right. You don't need to deal more damage on the puck, I feel like. See if it comes back to bite them in the after.
Oh, DY. DY again, Rod of Atos, blood right.
Oh, he has gold for dagger and one. Nice, he bought it.
He gets it before he dies, but that is another death here for the Lion, now sitting at 0-10-2. Well, their supports are 15 of the 24 deaths. That's not...
It's not terrible.
Yeah. Poyoyo's only died once, so as a PA, I think you've always got that mindset of, hey, if, you know, RNG Jesus is on my side, I can win this game for us.
This is Exorcism and Bkop on DP.
Rollings that are coming through, and that's onto the Timber. Saw them throw the Cyclone Dagger. Now they'll focus their attention onto the Death Prophet. They've got the Rupture out with the Lotus Orb. They're trying to still get this kill into the Timber Saw. They've got the Dream Coil down with the Silence coming out of the 2 of these heroes. Can I even go for this? It's Timber on his death timer of 50 seconds.
Rupture has already been used.
And Dream Coil.
Yep.
With the Rolling Thunder. Like, a lot of the control that LGD have is gone.
Golem is still there, though.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That is a very big one. And Ursa didn't use his BKB either.
Rod of Atos onto Ori.
Oh, they need to deal with his high ground. Who gets
If
it
they
first?
can get the kill to the Warlock, that means a lot of their lockdown is gone. They'll take out Y. He'll buy back immediately. The silence comes through onto the Nyx Assassin, but they also silence up this Ursa. They're going to leave this Nyx to potentially die, but he's got the Vendetta, so he'll start to walk away. They've got the Dust. They'll have the control, and they'll get the kill. Yule's up into the air. There's no way out of this one. And eventually, even with that stun, he'll fall.
DP still didn't use any of her big stuff. So she's ready to fight. But it's getting very hard to contest this Roshan. Coil up in 10. That's the big one. Sync you, faking the roll.
Ooh, Finger Hex, Chaotic Offering, so they're going to start with the rock. They've also got the roll. They're listening to some rock and roll music as they go after VICI. But right now, they've used quite a bit in their ultis. They haven't got much yet, but they've got the Rupture. They have the Dream Coil. They'll get the kill to Poyoyo. They'll turn this one around, getting the kill onto the PA and taking him out for 60 seconds. So even with the Exorcism, they're going to chase on Ori. He's been Yule's up into the air. The Air Spike comes in from DY. It's not going to be enough to save Ori just yet. And now they're trying to focus their attention on Old 11. He's got the Lotus Orb on him, but it's not looking like it's good for him anyway. As the stun from Nyx Assassin might save the Timber's life, giving up his own. As there's the Earth Shock, they've got the Blood right down, and they'll get the kill into PYW. Rod of Atos comes out into DY, and he'll just taunt his way into the grave. So 4 kills there for the side of LGD, and what do you know? They're back towards Roche.
This just shows you, as soon as PA is ruptured, it's just a sitting duck. He tried to TP out, gets coiled last second. Barisha also just flew out to the Ursa. Oh no, he's actually going St. Joshua, sorry.
And you've got Ags on Faith Beyond, so he's got 2 Rupture charges.
Oh god, that's scary. Gonna use one right here.
Coming over, and Yule's Lotus bounced up into the air with Rolling Thunder. I don't even know if they need to use the Rupture as they clean him up.
It's so easy for them. It really is. Aegis reclaimed though. And look at the triangle of the die. They're all just chilling there and farming at camp together while their base is under siege.
And then TP back from Faith Beyond.
Oh, he found him.
Radabato stopping the TP. And that's one Rupture.
Yeah, he has no
And
TP, he's dead.
He has got the BKB, but that's it. He'll pop it, he'll try to fight, but now there's the second
again.
Rupture, and he'll jump over and just die.
And they're just bullying him at this point.
Yeah.
They're just bullying right there.
Very, very underwhelming from VICI in this game.
Yeah, the game just looks pretty like LG's kind of playing against bots. It's a very reactive play style from VICI.
Again, a spike comes in, but that's going to be reflected on the Lotus, stunning off Ori, and the quick damage there from Ami to get the kill. They're onto the high ground. They've got buyback on both the Phantom Assassin as well as the Death Prophet.
He basically killed the DP by himself with a Lotus Orb. Well, DY did help him a little bit. He's like, DY is like, I'm going to give you a little hand here, bro.
Ooh. See if they can throw a little rock and roll.
Roll up.
There's the roll.
I hate that sound it makes.
Dum 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 dum. So they'll set up. Roche potentially up soon. And almost has that overwhelming blink. He is ultra farmed. He's actually keeping up with Faith Beyond. He's done a lot in this game.
And he's at 2.6k health as well. He's obese. They're all obese.
VICI on the high ground, and they've got the stun out of the Ursa, but I don't know if that's going to matter. They already killed off DY, the throw down the chaotic offering, and that puts PYW up in the air with the rolling thunder. The damage coming from Koyoyo is not looking like enough, and he'll end up dead. He's got buyback available, but I don't think he really wants to use it. Rupture comes down onto this Timbersaw. They bought back on all three, so it's do or die time for VICI at the moment, and it looks like they'll get on top of GQ. Do they have the damage to get the kill here onto this Pangolier? It's not looking likely. He rolls up. He goes with the swashbuckle. I say it's not likely, but eventually he's run down, and I eat my words for breakfast.
And that's why you really got to be decisive at the very beginning. Do you want to out-farm them, or do you want to fight? He went in between, and now it just kind of feels like he, as you said, has no chance in this game to do much of anything. Lion just running uphill by himself. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
PYW also spotted. Radabatos comes in from Faith Beyond on the backlines. They've got a two-man Dream Coil coming through. They're getting the kill on a PYW as well as DY. Both of them don't have buyback, and just popped on nothing to say. With the BKB and the Rupture onto Koyoyo, he'll eventually be taken out. That's 3 heroes dead. Rupture onto the Death Prophet, who will BKB and TP away, and they'll call GG.
Yeah, no chance.
LGD will take the series 2-1. They'll be going to the group stage, while VICI go down to the very dangerous wild card with the teams that are in it. That was just an explosive game from LGD, and only LGD. VICI really didn't do much of anything in Game 3, much to our surprise.